I mean, we're both competitors, and there's no ill will. And once we both get punched in the face, like we're gonna be locked in.
Hank has one job, which is to let anybody know that's listening that it doesn't make any difference. Boxing is a real sport. My skills versus your skills, of which I have an abundance of and of which you have none of.
Jake Paul is visibly shaken after hearing Floyd Mayweather has joined Gervonta Davis's training camp. While he insists he's staying positive and prioritizing his health, his body language reveals his true anxiety. The prospect of Mayweather refining Tank's timing and power significantly intensifies the stakes. Fans believe Jake now realizes he's up against a legitimate fighter, backed by one of boxing's greatest minds. The mounting pressure is undeniable, and it's clear that Jake's confidence is starting to crack as he faces the looming challenge.
Cardio, the conditioning, it's a sprint and a marathon at the same time. But I feel great. So I don't know, after 5 years of doing it, I'm healthier than ever, mentally doing amazing. So I'm just always thinking of the positive, and even in sparring, I've never been knocked down or knocked out or anything. So I've just yet to experience any
Have you ever been knocked out?
no. Oh, uh, I was meditating once. That's how my nose is crooked. People think my nose is crooked from boxing, but I was meditating once. It's the only time I've ever passed out and I got knocked out. But I like was sitting on this higher chair thing, meditating, breathing in, and I think I had like low blood sugar or something, and or it was early in the morning, earlier than I normally woke up. I just fell forward straight into the concrete and it broke my nose. I was like knocked out for like.
Floyd Mayweather has officially stepped into Gervonta "Tank" Davis's training camp, adding his legendary wisdom and unmatched fight IQ to the mix. With the mega fight approaching, Mayweather's presence has electrified the atmosphere, pushing Tank to reach new levels of focus and precision. Under Floyd's sharp mentorship, Davis is zeroing in on perfecting every move, tightening his defense, and elevating his mental game, preparing not just for a fight, but for the defining moment of his career. Boxing analysts can't ignore the massive size and reach difference between Gervonta "Tank" Davis and Jake Paul. Davis has spent his career terrorizing the lighter divisions, where his lightning-fast power shots dominate opponents near his weight. However, Jake Paul is a natural cruiserweight, coming into the ring significantly heavier and employing his extended reach to keep opponents at a safe distance. This glaring physical mismatch has raised serious concerns across the boxing world. Many critics warn that the size gap is too extreme for fair competition, arguing that no credible commission would ever sanction this showdown as a legitimate or evenly matched fight.
My question is, what's the rules? And like, are they gonna actually try and knock each other out? Because it's gonna be a glorified sparring match. I'm not watching. I don't give a fuck.
Um, Jason have a hard time hitting him. You know,
Big time. Gervonta's so fast and skilled.
Deontay's gonna eat him.
I thought Jake was gonna fight Anthony Joshua. That seemed
No, that
more,
was actually getting.
That
sounded more
craziest
interesting.
idea I've ever
Yeah.
heard. Jake Paul trying to fight Anthony Joshua is crazy.
not a sanctioned professional bout. This means the fight will not count towards either fighter's professional records.
So it's still being finalized.
Yeah, I don't like that. I don't like
So
that.
what is so behind the scenes? You think there are things like, hey, we
Yes.
don't punch
Yeah.
each other in the jaw?
Yep. Yep.
Hmm.
Or don't go. We can punch in the face, but don't go for broke. Like, don't knock me out.
Really?
Exhibition.
That's
so
not
you
very
can get away
interesting.
with it. No, no. Until I find the rule sets, but when I hear exhibition, I'm like, yeah, okay.
Jake is bodied up, man.
He's big.
Yeah,
Probably has 100 pounds on Gervonta.
maybe. I'd say Gervonta probably walks at 150.
So small.
So small. I mean, he's really small. Bring up Gervonta Davis next to Floyd Mayweather because I've seen Floyd in person. He's tiny. You've seen Floyd in person?
I worked with Gervonta and Floyd.
Tiny.
Well,
Oh, dude.
Floyd likely has shoes on there.
Dude. So small.
Tiny guys.
Yeah. I mean, he's so small.
Chael Sonnen has emerged as one of the loudest voices backing Gervonta "Tank" Davis in this explosive showdown. To Sonnen, Davis isn't just fighting for himself, he's fighting for the integrity of boxing. While he admits Jake Paul has drawn millions of new eyes to the sport, Sonnen argues that this attention came with questions about skill, authenticity, and respect for the craft. Now, fans look to Davis to restore that balance. Sonnen believes Tank has the perfect opportunity to showcase the vast gap between raw hype and genuine championship pedigree. In his eyes, this bout symbolizes boxing defending its legacy, and he insists Davis must deliver a powerful performance to remind the world what separates seasoned warriors from those still learning the art.
Tank has one job to do, which is to let anybody know that's listening that it doesn't make any difference. That boxing is a real sport. My skills versus your skills, of which I am an abundance of and of which you have none of. My life's commitment and dedication versus a second or third or fourth thought in the world of priority on your list. And I used to believe those things. Now, I go back far enough in MMA that I've had my eyes open a number of times. The fact that karate was so incredibly useless, or the fact that Jeet Kune Do was so incredibly useless, like these were not things that I would have bet on when I was in high school. As a wrestler at that time, I would not have assumed that I would fare well in a fight against somebody that knew Kung Fu. We had all been falsely led through Hollywood. Not through competition, not through sport, not through understanding of the game, but just through Hollywood. We were told that those guys were the most dangerous guys. So we did eventually get up to Conor McGregor versus Floyd Mayweather, which had a weight discrepancy, but it was very small. I mean, I watched him weigh in. I want to say it was like 8.
Weight classes exist for a very real reason: to protect fighters and maintain fairness inside the ring. Gervonta "Tank" Davis has built his dominance fighting opponents close to his size, quick, compact, and evenly matched. But stepping in against Jake Paul presents an entirely different challenge. Jake's naturally larger frame carries significantly more muscle and power, giving him a massive advantage in strength and durability. The gap in their natural walking weights alone sparks concern among boxing experts. While Tank's trademark explosiveness would still be a weapon, connecting cleanly on a much bigger, more resilient opponent is a different battle altogether. Analysts argue that even with Davis's world-class skill and precision, overcoming such a physical disadvantage would require more than just talent. Jake, on the other hand, benefits simply by being the bigger man, even if his technique can't compare to Tank's. That imbalance leaves many wondering if this fight could ever be truly competitive.
Hell, this fight was ever gonna happen. And the fact that y'all believed it, I don't know, you're stupid. So Rick Thompson, chairman of the Georgia Athletic Commission, told USA Today Sports that Paul's promotion company withdrew its request for permits and a rule waiver, citing the 65-pound weight difference between the fighters. The Rick Thompson guy straight up said they've been promoting something they should not have been. Come on, guys, like, use your brains. Y'all boxing fans, you understand this. This fight was never going to happen. This is the article from USA Today. It says the status of the proposed fight between Jake Paul and Gervonta Davis under scrutiny because of the weight discrepancy between the two fighters. Rick Thompson is coming out and saying this stuff because he said he believes it's in the public's best interest to know that they've been promoting something they should not have been. Communications director for the Office of the Secretary of State told USA Today Sports the event will not be happening. Funny enough, tickets are still available. You can still purchase them online, and the fight is still listed on the...
Breaking news: It's official. Jake Paul will face Gervonta "Tank" Davis in an explosive exhibition bout on November 15th in Atlanta, Georgia, streaming live on Netflix. This matchup is blowing everyone's mind, a lightweight taking on a full-blown cruiserweight. With over 60 pounds of difference, it's a clash between speed and size, skill and power, and legacy and fame. For Tank, this might be one of his last fights before retirement, a chance to cash out while making history. For Jake, it's his biggest test yet, facing a real elite world champion. Despite being labeled an exhibition, both men are expected to go all in and make a statement. Fans are already divided, but one thing's certain, this fight will shake up the boxing world. If you're hyped for this war, smash that like button, share the video, and subscribe for non-stop fight updates and breakdowns.